Right now, while you're watching this video, thousands of people are buying and selling NFTs for absolutely crazy amounts of money. For example, this NFT right here just sold for over 145 ETH, which at the time of this recording is $365,000. There are also much cheaper NFTs out there that average Joes like you and me can buy to still get a slice of the cake and hopefully flip for a profit. So that's why today I'm gonna hop on the NFT train with a budget of $1,000 and see if I can come up with a massive bag or lose all my money. Not familiar what an NFT is. NFT is a non-fungible token. It's essentially a file that you have ownership of. So yes, somebody could right click and save as, but if the file is in your collection, it's verified by a platform like OpenSea that you have ownership, that's where the value is at. So right off the bat, we're gonna need to find some good NFT projects. For that, my plan is to buy into some NFT sets that will get their floors swept soon. Looking for projects with a good team, good art, a good community, and a good roadmap. Preferably in a collection with under 10,000 items, because the fewer they are, the more valuable each one is on its own. So I'm gonna head to Twitter and OpenSea to see if I can find some good projects that will potentially skyrocket. And I will update you guys once I find something I'm looking for. It's currently Thursday, September 9th. I started this whole process last week. I minted an NFT, I bought an NFT, and I minted another one. For clarification, minting is bringing it into existence, to put it in the simplest terms. So I minted a colonist dog for $230, including gas, which was equal to 0.05 ETH. And then there's a Discord group there you can check the rarity of a lot of the NFT collections. It had a rarity rating of 111, and the rank was 16,174 out of 25,000. So not the best, but then I bought a Spookies NFT for $250, and keep in mind all these dollar amounts are relative to the Ethereum price because ETH was kind of hovering around 3,800 to 4,000 when I bought these things, and then everything tanked on September 6th. So I bought it for 0.042 ETH plus gas, 0.06 ETH. The rarity rating was 183. Rank was 4,501 out of 9,000, I believe. So the lower the rank, the better, and the higher the rarity rating, the better. And then I minted an NFT from the Graveyard Sale collection for $216. It was 0.042 ETH, plus the gas was 0.05 ETH. The rarity was 103, and the rank 506 out of currently like 1,100. They're still minting, so the minting, it's taking a while. This is what scares me about this project, is there's not enough hype about it. Floored, thankfully, in OpenSea is at like 0.05 ETH, so I should be good to resell it. However, now that I have these three NFTs, I have about 0.02 ETH left in my MetaMask, and to sell an NFT in OpenSea, you have to pay a one-time gas fee, and I have not paid that yet. So the past like 4 nights I haven't sold because I've been looking for the absolute best gas price, and I made a mistake by not doing it like 3 days ago, because earlier today gas fees were just insane. I mean, we're talking during the day it was like 400, 500 the base fee, and then later on this evening the price of the gas fee was over 1 Ethereum. I'm gonna have to buy a little bit more Ethereum so I can pay this fee, so I can actually start putting these things out there. Because I've waited so long, the floors on the colonists and the Spookies have dropped. I need to get this Graveyard Sale one out there before they're all minted. I'm kind of in a predicament right now, but I'm extremely excited. This NFT space is very, very cool. I've gotten really into it. I think I followed like 70 NFT Twitter accounts. That's a great place to find projects, and also find some upcoming ones on the website rarity.tools. Which, yeah, that's my update for right now. I'll check in with you guys after I finally pay that gas fee and put these guys up for sale. There's another freaking fee, dude. So now I gotta approve the token? What the heck is this? I just got the gas fee. It was $123. I've literally been editing my video and watching the gas fee, and I finally got it. Bought another like $75 worth of ETH, which cost me freaking 90 bucks with all wires, fees, and all that crap. So we got another $14 we're gonna spend here. All right, so I have no ETH left in my MetaMask, but we're gonna go ahead and sign this. And the Spooky is now listed for sale for 0.05 ETH. I'm about to list the Graveyard Sale one, but there's another fee, the one-time gas fee for the token. So I don't know why the other one had it, because if I'm understanding this right, to get the token set up for trading, it requires a one-time gas fee. Spookies I bought off the marketplace, so that's confusing. But now I gotta pay another $15 just to put it out there. So the fees just rack up. It's now Friday, September 10th. Last night you guys saw me finally put those NFTs up for sale, lower the price multiple times on all three. I'm trying to get rid of those things. I'm trying to get into some of these products so I can flip these things, but the problem is I'm getting really close to the price I actually bought them for, and I don't want to sell for a loss. I see so many people on OpenSea doing that, where you'll see they bought 0.09, then they're selling it for the floor 0.025 or something like that, and to me that's just such a waste, throwing money away. These are good projects I bought into, it's just the floor isn't really rising right now. They have good communities. Realistically, you hold these long term, you can definitely make a little bit of that profit, but to do quick flips, I pick projects with not as much hype, and that's kind of where I went wrong for the flipping part of this. Hopefully they sell within the next day or two so we can get the show on the road, man. I'm trying to buy some more stuff. There's some good mints that have been going on. I don't have any more ETH. I'm out of ETH, man. I got $2 left. They're putting all three of those things up for sale. The amount of fees, you're just handing out money. So that part's not fun. Check out you guys whenever I sell one of these things and buy some new ones. Well guys, it has been a very long time. It's currently
Wednesday, my dudes.
September 29th. There's a lot to share that went down over the past couple weeks that wasn't exactly the best news. So we're nearly 30 days into this challenge right now, and those 3 NFTs I have in OpenSea, unfortunately they have not sold. It's been a big yikes on that side. But I know now, a few weeks later, like I was a complete beginner now, I've done more research and I've kind of been involved in the NFT space. Speaking of which, this other NFT that I bought was not an OpenSea. I'm doing Cardano NFTs only from this point forward. So I'm going to leave those listings out on OpenSea. Hopefully they sell. I mean, I'm going to sell basically at a loss because of the gas fees on that. I lost hundreds of dollars.
It is what it is.
Now I know ETH2 is coming soon. There's great projects on the Ethereum network. I think just right now, people with a small budget, they just cannot handle the NFTs on OpenSea. With Cardano NFTs, the fees are very minimal. So for the past week and a half, I've been trying to get into some CNFT projects through minting, and I've had just a heck of a time trying to actually get these projects. I transferred 136 ADA to my Yoroi wallet. Cardano's at about 220 today, so that's about $300 USD. See if we can make some money flipping these CNFTs. So there were 2 projects I tried to get into. One was R-Force and the other one was Battle Cats. Unfortunately, I was not able to get in on either of those, so then I had a few more that I tried to get into. So the next 2 I was looking at was Metaverse and Biaheza. I ended up passing on Metaverse primarily because it was at 9 in the morning and I can't get up that early. And Biaheza was minting at 45 ADA. Their first release was 333 heads, and I was too slow, couldn't get in on there. So then I tried to get in on Baby Alien Club the next day. They were minting for a mere 34 ADA, and unfortunately there was so much hype around these guys. There was 10,000 being minted on that day. Everybody had a ton of problems. I thought it was just me personally. I couldn't retrieve stuff, but actually what happened was Cardano got overwhelmed and all the wallets could not handle all the people trying to mint these things. After 15 minutes, they paused the minting, and it was later found out that they actually sold out within like the first 3 minutes. So that really sucked. There's also another one I was looking to get into, Masked on Buttons, but that one was another one at 8 in the morning, so I couldn't really do that one. There's a 4th project that I was looking at, and I almost minted Gingerbread Squad for 45 ADA. I wasn't sure about the hype on that one, so I passed. And I'm also looking at some other projects. There's one dropping on Friday, October 1st, and there's a few more I'm looking at as well. But I actually went ahead and bought a Baby Alien Club NFT last night for 129 ADA. The floor right now at 120 ADA, so they did a quick 4x in the matter of like 3 days. The amount of hype behind this project is absolutely insane. So I'm hopping on it. I couldn't get it on the mint, so we're gonna ride this for a couple days. I have it out there listed for 175. I expect it to sell hopefully by the end of the week, and ideally then I can get in on the mint on Friday, and we'll go from there. So yeah, guys, that's my update for right now. I'll catch you guys once I got some more action for y'all. Another update, another time to cry. It's now currently Saturday, October 9th, and we're still waiting for something to sell below the price on that Baby Alien Club. Unfortunately, the floor fell. It's rising again, but I didn't make a good pick. I picked one with way too many traits. I refused to sell for a loss. Additionally, I also bought another NFT. I'm like $1,000 over budget at this point. It's an R-Force CNFT, the rarity rank of 22. Got it for 90, had it listed for 250, and now I just lowered it to 150 the other day, hoping it can sell for that. But then again, who knows? With my thinking, this has been a complete failure. I don't want to talk about it. My drop shipping videos don't even compare to this. I will sell an NFT. It's gonna happen. I promise. Catch you guys maybe in 2022. It's now Wednesday, October 20th, and it's time to wrap everything up. We had a few things that went down over the past couple weeks. Yes, I finally upgraded the studio. The lighting's gonna be a little bit off. It's patchwork. I have lights on the way. They're coming from Amazon. Apologize for that, but let's get straight into what happened. Well, I have some great news. It wasn't easy, but your boy
Just bought this new Lamborghini here.
is an NFT flipper.
Our job blows yours out of the water.
I lowered the price of the R4 CNFT to 120 ADA, and that did sell. We got 116 ADA after some fees. And the Baby Alien Club, if you recall, these minted at 34. When I bought, the floor was at about 100. It fell all the way to 60. The floor went as high as 150, and I tested my luck. I didn't sell right there for the floor. We ended up selling for 140 ADA, 136 after fees. However,
Wait a minute.
originally I sold it for 135. I didn't take the deal. I saw the email from CNFT. That was like the floor price was 135, so I canceled the listing. Then I re-put it out there for like 175. It didn't work out, so then I had to lower it down to 140. But a day later, sold that. And of course, I had to head to my Instagram bio real quick and change that to professional JPEG flipper.
Hold on, dude. Yeah. Oh my god.
So to recap the CNFTs, we bought the Baby Alien Club CNFT for 129 ADA, sold it for 140, 136 after fees, so our total ADA profit there was 7 ADA. R4 we bought for 90, sold for 120, 116 after fees, so we made 26 for that sale. Our total profit was 33 ADA, and assuming ADA at 225, we made $74.25. Now if Cardano goes all the way up, maybe $10 ADA, we're looking at $330 profit. Maybe by the time you're watching this video, hopefully. But right now, that's what we're looking at. And here's the ugly. You gotta take a look at the Ethereum NFTs that I bought and it never sold. So for the Colonists, the floor is 0.01 right now. For Spookies, it's 0.01, 0.02, and Graveyard Sale, there has not been a single sale for the Graveyard Sale in literally like 3 weeks. That was my worst pick out of all the projects, so yeah. So if I sold for the floor for all 3 of these NFTs, I'm just gonna hold on to them at this point. Right now, we're in a little bit of a bear market for the NFTs. Bitcoin just hit an all-time high today. Alts are gonna be going off in November. NFTs have been kind of slowly dying since August. There's that big run up in August, September a little bit, and then right now in October, not a whole lot's going on. I think November, December, we're gonna have that August type boom again. And something that's been coming out now when you're looking at utility for these NFTs, some of them now are coming out with their own coins. They're coming out with passive income.
Count no more. Remember I was in the project wall. Couldn't even get along.
There's so many different things with NFTs now that are opening up new opportunities for the NFT space, and it's amazing, man. I'm here for all of it. All that stuff with passive income, that's for like the rich. Most expensive NFTs like Cyberkongs, and I think Bored Ape is doing something with that too. So, but as it becomes more common, more teams will start to implement that into the roadmap and into their actual project. So that's pretty exciting. But if we sold those Ethereum NFTs for the floor, or the Colonists, bought it for 0.051, and that 0.051 includes gas. Sold for the floor of 0.01, we're looking at a 0.039 ETH loss. And if we're assuming a $4,000 Ethereum, which Ethereum just crushed today, it's at 4,200, but we're gonna assume 4,000 for this to make it real simple. It'll be a $156 loss. For the Spooky NFT, the total buy price was 0.064 ETH. So for the floor, 0.02 ETH, looking at 0.044 ETH loss, which in turn is a $176 loss in USD. The Graveyard Sale is by far the worst. 0.055 ETH was the total. 0.005 is what the floor is. We're looking at a 0.05 ETH loss, which brings us to $200 in the red. And our grand total of loss on these Ethereum NFTs would be 0.133 Ethereum, which turns out to be $532. With Ethereum on the rise, likely going to hit 10K by the end of the year.
That's a lot of damage.
That hurts. A lot. Basically be like $1,000 loss. So in total, I lost $458 in this challenge. I know people make it look really easy to doing all this crazy stuff with NFTs, and if it wasn't for these Ethereum ones, and if I did maybe a little more research at the beginning, I wouldn't be sitting in this position right now. For Ethereum NFTs, it's very hard to start off with a small budget. $1,000 may seem like a fair amount, but realistically, with the Ethereum gas prices, it's really not. That goes very fast when you're just trying to pay for gas. It was a fun journey. I lost a ton of money. It really hurts. But flipping JPEGs and even owning JPEGs, it's pretty cool. And I'll catch you all in the next one.